The Last House on Riverbend Road. My name is Daniel, and this story happened 2 years ago in a small town in Pennsylvania. At that time, I worked as a delivery driver. I used to drive late at night because the company paid extra money for night shifts. I never believed in ghosts or anything supernatural until that night. It was a cold November evening. The roads were empty and fog covered everything like a white blanket. I had only one last delivery left. The address was 27 Riverbend Road. I had never been on that road before, but my GPS guided me there. When I reached the street, I noticed something strange. All the houses looked dark, empty, abandoned. There were no lights, no cars, no sound, not even a dog barking. The air felt heavy, like the whole street was holding its breath. Finally, I saw the house I needed. 27 Riverbend Road. A small, two-story wooden house, paint peeling off, windows cracked. A porch light flickered weakly, even though the rest of the street was completely dark. I parked my van and grabbed the package. It was a small box, light. The kind of package usually sent through the mail, not late-night delivery. I walked up to the porch and knocked on the door. Knock and knock. No answer. I waited. Then I heard it. Footsteps from inside. Slow, heavy. But no one opened the door. I knocked again. Hello, I have a package for you. The footsteps stopped. After a long moment, a woman's voice spoke from behind the door. Her voice sounded shaky, tired, almost scared. Leave it on the porch. Something felt wrong. No one orders a late-night delivery to a house like this. And no one sounds afraid to receive their own package. I placed the box on the porch and turned to leave. But before I could step off the porch, I heard the woman whisper again, this time very softly. Don't go yet, please. I froze. She continued, do you see anyone else out there? I looked around. The fog was thick and the street was silent. No, I said slowly, just me. She whispered, good, don't talk to him. A chill went through my body. Talk to who? I asked. She didn't answer. Right then my phone buzzed. A text message. Unknown number. It said, I'm right behind you. I spun around, heart racing. No one there. Just fog. My hands shook as I stepped off the porch. Then I noticed something. Across the street, next to a dead streetlight, a man was standing. Tall, thin, wearing old clothes like he stepped out of the wrong decade. His face was pale, but his eyes looked hollow, like he wasn't really alive. He stared straight at me. I backed toward my van. Slowly, trying not to break eye contact. He didn't move. The woman's voice came again from inside the house, louder this time. Don't talk to him. The man suddenly stepped forward. Just one step, but it felt like the whole world tightened around me. I rushed to my van, jumped inside, and locked the doors. The man walked faster now. Still staring. No expression. I turned the engine on. Before I drove away, I looked at the house one last time. The porch light was off now. Completely dark. I drove away as fast as I could. When I reached the main road, I finally felt safe enough to stop and breathe. My phone buzzed again. Another text. Same unknown number. It said, you were lucky tonight. I blocked the number instantly. The next morning, I reported the address to my supervisor. He frowned and said, Daniel, Riverbend Road was abandoned 3 years ago. There are no people living there, no deliveries go there. And house number 27. That house burned down in 2019. My blood turned cold. I checked my delivery log. There was no record of Riverbend Road. No package. No address. Nothing. I drove back there in daylight just to be sure. The entire road was empty. No houses. Just burned foundations and broken mailboxes. Where the woman's house should have been, there was only a black, charred outline on the ground. And the porch. The porch where I left the package. There was no package. Only one thing remained. A single footprint in the ash. A long, narrow footprint. Too big to be human. I never delivered at night again. Even today, sometimes I get messages from unknown numbers. Most say nothing. But one message comes every November. I'm right behind you.